Right, let's do it. Okay, so we are now at Southern Bodies. It's very cold here. We're up north and I want to get back to London as quick as possible. So the 964 Turbo has been delivered to Greg. He is here. We're gonna, well, he's gonna walk around the car and he's gonna tell you what needs to be done. So let me introduce Greg. Go for it, Greg.
Hi guys. Right,
so this is the first time Greg's on a video, so
yeah, I don't like videos to be honest, but yeah.
But have a look at his car though, isn't that 997 GT3 cool?
Yes.
So yeah, he's a proper Porsche guy. So Greg, it's pretty bad. Not as bad as probably as Patrick's. Not as bad as Patrick's 944. We will show you a few pictures of Patrick's 944. And it's not as bad as my 964 C2 was, because that was pretty rotten.
Yeah, that did need a lot of work.
This is more shrapnel damage over 20 odd years worth of use. Front bumper obviously, so if you can just explain to people watching what the plan is and the timeline.
So in the timeline of 2 years, I mean two months, wasn't it?
two weeks, didn't you say?
2 weeks. In this timeline we're going to be taking it apart, bare metaling the whole car, and seeing what fabrication needs to be done on it, hopefully not that much. And then we're going to go through a process of putting in epoxy primers and using all the new fillers, new water base coats, new lacquers, and finishing it, machine polishing it, hopefully get it better than it came out of the factory. That's the plan. If all goes well.
That's a very good plan. I like the way he said better than at the factory, because that's what I'm expecting. So glass out,
yeah,
doors off,
yeah, everything
bonnet
stripped. Yeah, obviously all the engines staying in, so it'll just be bumpers off, wings off, bonnet off, glass out, all the doors stripped down, all the handles out, engine lid off, everything you see on the outside is going to be fresh paint. I think all it's under the boot, that's all okay.
That's
the
all
engine
okay, that's
bay's in really good condition. Obviously, you know, with the side skirts, if you take the side skirts off and we see any fabrication work that needs doing, that'll all be done, all cut out, new metal, TIG welded, lead loaded, whatever it takes.
Obviously we know about the rust issues around the
that's
windscreen.
just normal. That's just normal with the screen. They're a bit of a water trap. Sometimes it cleans up really well, other times it needs cutting out and some more metal putting in. I had a good look round the car at a show about 3 months ago.
Yes.
So I sort of knew what to expect. It's a good car for the year, it's been looked after. I don't think that we're going to see anything nasty. Hasn't been any accidents. I've checked all the panel fitments and all the telltale signs that it's been in an accident, which I'm sure Raj would have known about.
Yeah, I did
anyway.
PPI before I bought the car.
Yeah, because these cars are renowned for being smashed. That's what makes them quite rare now. Low numbers. So yeah, it should be good. And
so we've got a new bumper for you, because I know you said rather than trying to strip that bumper back and getting rid of, I don't know, 20 odd years worth of nasties.
Yeah, it looks like it's had a little bit of previous work that's been done on it, not too well.
Yeah.
So if that's the case and the parts are still available, it's more cost effective to get a new part and sell the old one.
Yeah.
And recoup some money like that. At least then you're not having to fill bumpers, which should really be done. Doesn't last.
Bumpers here. Porsche Reading. I haven't even opened the box. I'm sure it's in there. Yes, it is. Looks about right, I think.
Make that fit.
Okay, so the next step is for Sam to do his magic and take the speed lines off and put the Cup 2s on, so we can get those speed lines delivered to Bulgarelli.
Make it look a little bit worse.
Yep,
bring
let's
Raj
go.
down to our level.
We are now in the workshop with Ellie, Video Motorsport.
Yep.
The wheels are here. Ellie's going to go through the wheel, explain the process. I'm going to learn because I don't know the process. And hopefully you guys will learn at the same time. So Ellie, over to you.
Right, so typically we get the wheels in and we assess the wheels first hand, check them for trueness, make sure there's no buckles or flat spots, and then after that we can go to work on labelling each wheel individually. So we label each part, so everything goes back as was, built to the same specification as the manufacturer, and essentially we're going to go through every single part of this wheel build. So we take off the rim section after any straightening anything's been done. Yeah, we take off the rim section and we tidy it, prep it, polish it. So we get a mirror finish, a bit like these over here.
Wow.
And these were in terrible condition, worse than these are not in too bad condition.
Okay.
These wheels look good. Bolts wise, we'll run you through some bolt options.
Yes.
You know, and we always recommend new valves. If we're doing tyre fitting, we wouldn't recommend reusing old valves. We strip the centres bare metal, we strip the barrels bare metal, and we paint everything again.
Okay.
So fresh bolts, fresh nuts, repaint everything, rebuild and reseal. This has had a reseal at some stage in its life.
Is that through damage or just wear and
somebody
tear?
might have wanted to freshen them up a bit.
Okay.
The centres look to be all in good condition, so I don't think, you know, sometimes you do have to repair rim sections, but generally initial polishing you wouldn't really have to take them off. These have been polished, so that's probably what's happened there. Light refurb, put back together again, and somebody's resealed them. We reseal things a little bit differently. This seems like a good sealant. You know, it's not too rubbery, it's not soft, so and there's a level of prep involved. With these, obviously, I pride myself on the finish. You know, the finished product has to look the part like the manufacturers would.
Yeah, these do look amazing, I've got to say.
Yeah. So with these, I mean,
are the dishes going to be similar finish to that?
Yeah, they should come out very good. These have got very minimal corrosion. They are actually bare, so you can see there's nothing hidden beneath anything. It's bare metal, so they're going to come out pretty bright, just like those.
Okay.
And with the centre, I mean, did you just want to go with the standard colour?
Standard colour, same colour.
OEM, yeah. So that's a pretty typical silver that they use on speed lines. With the inners, these are normally like prime grey.
Okay.
And people can choose to change the colour of the inners for various reasons. Originality, you keep them grey. Mm-hmm. People want to make them easier to maintain, they paint them like black. Okay. Or if they want to be different, they just pick a colour. So
we're going to go with originality here.
Originality. So you're speaking my language.
Close to stock as possible.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've decided on the bolt. There's a few options, but we've decided on the bolt. We'll show a picture of that.
Yep.
Really want to try and get them back to OEM stock look as possible.
Now, because these have been polished, there is no etching, and that is something which you get with original Porsche wheels. Yep. It'll say the manufacturer, the size over here by the valve. So you get size and offset.
Yep.
So the width and offset. Is that something you want us to do?
We want to go back to that as well. So we'll do the etching with the sizes and speed line, obviously.
Yeah. On
the rim as well. I think you've got a set here that maybe we can have a look at shortly, just to give you an idea of how they'll look, the finished wheel will look.
Yeah.
You still haven't given me a time frame though.
Depending on the bolts, but I'll say 2 to 3 weeks.
Okay.
Yeah.
That works for me. The car's in paint, so we're sort of 4 to 6 weeks away from getting the car back. So 4 weeks at a push works for me, because then I need to fit the wheels off and then drop them to Greg. For those that don't know, Ellie refurbished, or should I say built, my Hartiger wheels, which are absolutely the nuts, and we'll pop a picture up, and they are amazing, probably the best wheel I've seen. So this is how good this guy is, so I'm super excited to see how they come out. I know I'm putting him under pressure now, but for him it's just a day job, you know. He does this while he sleeps, I'm sure. So they're going to come out absolutely brilliant. I'm excited the fact that they're not as bad as I thought. You know, I anticipated bringing the wheels here and I thought you're going to say, Raj, these are absolutely shot, mate. We're gonna have to take these back. We're gonna have to do this. You're gonna have to order centers or barrels or whatever.
Yeah.
But obviously not. So it's, in that sense, it's a simple, straightforward build. So we're gonna leave it in the capable hands of Ellie. Yeah. So next time we see these wheels, they will be immaculate.
They'll be as good as they're going to be, and they're going to be impressive.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Thanks for your time.
No worries, you're welcome.
Thanks for watching.